Hello everyone. Today's lesson is about the present perfect tense. Let's start. Usage of the present perfect tense. We use the present perfect tense to talk about number 1, action started in the past but hasn't finished. It still exists. Action started in the past and continued to the present. For example, my leg has hurt for 3 days. This sentence means that the action started 3 days ago and still exists in the present. My leg still hurts me in the present. Another example, people have lived on earth for ages. Again, the action started in the past and still exists. People still live on earth in the present. Another example, I have worked at this school since 2015. Here, the action started again in the past and still exists in the present. I still work at this school in the present. Use number 2. We use the present perfect to talk about things that have just finished. Actions started and ended recently, just a few minutes ago. Okay, for example, I have just done my homework. So here I started the action in the past and it finished before I speak. Another example, Tilly has already taken some medicine. So this action finished recently, just before we speak. Number 3, we use the present perfect tense to talk about actions that happened in the past but have results that affect the present. The action started and ended in the past, but still there is a result in the present. For example, Mona has washed her hair and it's still wet. So here, washing her hair is the action that started and ended in the past, but it still has a result in the present, which is that her hair is still wet. Another example, Tom has hurt his back. Okay, the action started and finished in the past, but it has still a result in the present, which is that he can't play in the basketball match. Number 4, we use the present perfect to talk about uncompleted action. For example, he hasn't finished the report yet. So here the action started in the past, but it still exists in the present. The rain hasn't stopped. So here the action started again in the past and it didn't finish yet. Number 5, we use the present perfect to talk about life experience. For example, I have been to France. This sentence means that I had the experience of being in France. I'm still alive. When I'm talking about any life experience, okay, happened in the past, I use the present perfect. He has never traveled by train. Have you ever eaten sushi? Number 6, we use the present perfect to talk about action happened in the past, but we don't know or we don't say exactly when the action happened. For example, he has met the famous astronaut Neil Armstrong. This is the most important thing that I want to tell you. Okay, I don't know when exactly this happened in the past. So here I use the present perfect. To form an affirmative sentence in the present perfect, we should use have or has according to the subject plus past participle of the main verb. Have comes with I, you, they, we, or any plural noun. Has comes with he, she, it, or any singular noun. So here I can say, for example, I have decided. Have plus past participle of the verb decide, decided. She has gone. She has gone. Has plus past participle of verb go, gone. To change into negative, we use have not or has not plus past participle. Have not, has not plus past participle. I haven't tried sushi. I haven't tried sushi. Here, instead of not, I can use never. I can say, for example, I have never tried sushi. To form a yes/no question, you have to start with the auxiliary verb have or has plus subject plus past participle. Have you tried sushi? Have, auxiliary verb, you, subject, tried, past participle. The answer should be yes or no. Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Now let's talk about the present perfect keywords. Just and already. Just means very recent action. Affirmative sentences. We use just in affirmative sentences between have and has and the past participle. They have just married. They have just left. The action happened recently. Already used in affirmative sentences too, between has and have and the past participle. She has already eaten her sandwich. I can also use already at the end of the affirmative sentence. So I can say she has eaten her sandwich already. Yet. We use yet in the negative sentences and the questions. Okay? At the end of the negative sentence and at the end of the yes/no question. She hasn't eaten her sandwich yet. Has she eaten her sandwich yet? Now let's talk about for and since. Both words have the same meaning. However, after for, we put period of time or number plus time word. When we measure the duration of something or how long it lasts, it has a start point and an end point and can be used in different tenses. Okay? Examples for preposition for in the present perfect: for 10 minutes, for 8 hours, for 5 days, for 6 months, 3 years, for 2 centuries. Okay, I can say also for a long time, for ages. Here on the right, the word since plus starting point, a time, a date, when something started in the past and continues until now. Okay? For example, since 8 o'clock, when exactly the action started in the past. Since 8 o'clock, since Monday, since February, since 1982, since I left school. Sentence in the past simple. Since the end of last century. Ever and never. Keywords for present perfect. The word never means not at any time in the past, including now. For example, I have never seen such a beautiful sunset. The word ever means at any time, including the present. Okay, it's used in questions. Have you ever ridden a horse? We rarely use the word ever in affirmative sentences. Now let's know the difference between have gone and have been. Have gone, she has gone to the shops. This means that she is still there in the shop. She hasn't come back yet. So here, has gone means you go somewhere and you don't come back up till now. Have been, she has been to Paris twice. This means she has visited Paris twice. She is not there now. She has come back. Here, been means that you come back. Now let's apply what we have studied through answering the questions. Number 1, I have just, after have and has, past participle, I have just broken. I have just broken my leg. Number 2, we have already, again after have and has, past participle, we have already done our homework. Number 3, he has on holiday. He is at work now. So this means that he came back. Here I have to use been. He has been on holiday. Number 4, Dina has just, past participle, met her friend. Dina has just met her friend in the club. Number 5, Mariam has to London. She is at home now. She is at home now. This means that she came back. Mariam has been. Mariam has been. Number 6, Iyad hasn't, past participle, spoken. Iyad hasn't spoken. English. Number 7, have Nada and Farida, past participle after have and has, fought. Have Nada and Farida fought together. Number 8, Ahmad hasn't, past participle, exactly, thought. Ahmad hasn't thought of the answer yet. Number 9, Ayat has, past participle, the lesson. Has understood. Has understood. Number 10, has Noura ridden a bike? Which word comes in the yes no question? Exactly, ever. Has Noura ever? Has Noura ever? Number 2, rewrite the following sentences using the words in bracket. Number 1, he has already studied English. Ask a question. Here I'll ask about the word English and start with the question word what. Okay, what, after the question word I need the auxiliary verb. What has, subject, he studied. What has he studied? Question mark. Number 2, the children have just played computer games. Use the word yet here means that you have to change the sentence into negative. The answer will be the children have not played computer games yet. The children have not played computer games yet. Here you can't use the word never because you can't use two keywords in the same sentence. So here you have to change into negative using not. Number 3, has she ever eaten Indian food? Answer with no. No, she has not. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. Now you can do your homework on your own and then you can check it. I hope you enjoyed a lot today. I want you to be yourself, not what the world wants you to be. Thank you.